This is you with the Scully?
It looks, I don't know what it looked like to you, but I'm simply walking to the counter to order. Because you have to order on this side. It says order.
The whole time, he was talking about, like, the divorce, like, my coworker and everything. Like,
Were you
like,
on you weren't on the register?
No, I went to the back because, like, things had been heated between him and my mother. I didn't want any parts, so I stayed in the back.
Did you eventually talk to her?
No.
No, because she stayed in the back. And like I said,
it's
it
her
wasn't...
job. It's her place of employment. You
but
gotta
I
keep it
didn't go there to
professional.
cause trouble, and I never mentioned anything to her
Your intentions
employee
may
about
not
our
have
divorce.
been to cause trouble, but because this is such a tense situation, and
I get it, but I wouldn't do that.
She feels like she's caught in the middle. It's just not the appropriate place to have a conversation.
Well,
and you,
I
as
mean,
an adult, should know that.
Well, she had the vehicle, so that's why I went there to look her in her eyes so she could say, "Hey, Dad, you know, maybe apologize for what she was doing," because I think she should have took responsibility.
Call her.
He got blocked. He was harassing my mom. He got her fired. I didn't want anything to
He got your mother fired?
Yes.
That's not true at all.
It's not?
No.
Because you definitely weren't going to get your money if you got your stepdaughter fired. You know that, right? You probably didn't think that through, though.
First of all, I didn't go there to get
okay.
her
We're gonna
fired.
open
I didn't
it back
go there
up
to get her fired.
to my colleagues.
Why would you ask your wife and your stepdaughter to pay you at this point in time when you were reconciled?
Because that was the agreement.
You owe me half? Is that
No, you owe
a
me the
marriage
whole amount.
relationship?
Because she switched the title to...
No, I understand that. I understand
So when she
all
did
of
that,
I just don't understand the beginning. Maybe my colleagues will further clarify for me.
Mr. Sneed, is this car part of the divorce proceedings?
No.
Why not?
Because she took it out of her name and solely put it in Ky'la's name.
But that doesn't count, right? If I get a divorce from my husband and I transfer my house to my sister, that doesn't somehow take it out of the divorce proceedings. The divorce judge gets to join my sister to the divorce and penalize the party that improperly transferred the property.
It wasn't about a divorce, Your Honor. It was about the agreement.
But even the agreement itself happened in the context of marriage.
They came to me with that.
But
she came to me
hold on.
with the agreement.
Is this part of the divorce proceeding?
Ma'am, he went into the court. Since all of this has taken place, he filed a paper asking for the judge to take the default off, and he added items that he was missing. He did not add the car because the divorce should have been taking place before COVID. But because of COVID, it stopped, and then we reconciled. So once I put him out and we were done, he knows the divorce was still on file. So he assumed I was going to just go and try to divorce him. So he went to the court and he filed paperwork.
But the divorce has not been finalized, right?
At all.
No.
And I put a stop to it, not to stop the divorce, but to have a say in it because she did everything
I understand.
fraudulently.
You wanted to set aside a default because they were trying to take the default, which means basically enter a judgment without your say.
Exactly.
I
I didn't even
understand.
know
I'm a
where those
divorce
papers
lawyer.
went.
The fact that you set aside a default is not trying to stop her from divorcing you. It's to stop a judgment from being entered where you have no say.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know exactly what it is. Yes.
There are a total of 4 cars between the two of me and him. He has 2. One, which is mine, is in the shop, and then there's this car.
Would you agree that this car is not supposed to be a part of the divorce?
No, it's not supposed to be a part.
Okay, and you also agree that this car is not supposed to be a part of the divorce?
It's not part of the divorce. It's her car. It'd be me being paid back for it.
Interesting. I think I have.
I think we're fine. We're going to excuse the parties while we deliberate in this matter. Thank you.
All of the transactions involved in this case, including, by the way, the promise to repay, are related to the divorce property. What makes it doubly complicated, and I understand why you're here, Mr. Steen, is the fact that one of the parties to the divorce transferred property to a third party to try to take it out of the divorce proceeding. Or perhaps not to try to take it out of the divorce proceeding, but it potentially having that effect. What I can tell you is that that transfer does not take the resolution of this issue away from the divorce court. And all of the promises to repay, frankly, one of the things we discussed is that if we awarded you money today, that would belong half to your wife. It's a fact of California law. When you're married and don't have another arrangement, everything ends up being community property. And that car needs to be dealt with in the context of the divorce. It may be that the court is not able to take the car away from Ms. Solomon and give it to you, but you will be compensated for your interest in the car as part of the divorce, one way or another, through the division of community property. And so, unfortunately, what we have to do today is dismiss the claim without prejudice, in deference to the divorce court. And we wish you all the best moving forward.